Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Utah Spirit Trail cocktail videos. Tonight's cocktail is called the Brown Derby, and it's named after a restaurant in California with the same name. Now, it's a bourbon cocktail, and tonight I'd like to introduce you to Flats Brewery and Distillery's Bonneville Bourbon. They are a new addition to this year's lineup of Utah's Spirit Trail distillers, and we're really excited to have them because they do have a wonderful bourbon that's widely available at many of the DABC locations. They also have a Coupe de Ville gin. Check that. I think it's kind of a cool bottle. It's kind of got this scalloped bottom. Their theme at Salt Flats is racing. Their owner and founder was big into racing in both Bonneville and Miller Motorsports Park when it was called Miller Motorsports. Wow, that's a tough one to say. When it was called Miller Motorsports Park. They also have a vodka, which I don't have currently, but I will have soon, along with a wide variety of very well-known and popular styles of beers. Also raceway themed or motorsports themed. We're also going to be using Sirop Co's spiced honey syrup in this cocktail. It's one of 3 ingredients. It's a honey syrup, a bourbon, and a pink grapefruit juice. So let's get started. First, we'll start off with the bourbon, which again is a new addition to the Utah Spirit Trail Salt Flats Brewing and Distillery. So we're going to do 2 ounces. We're going to do 1 ounce of pink grapefruit juice. It's a Tropicana. And then we're going to use 1/2 ounce of the honey syrup, which in this case is spiced honey syrup from Sirop Co, a local brand, one you should support, just like all the local distilleries. Remember, with Sirop Co, they use all natural ingredients, so it's a good idea to shake them up, because like anything else with natural ingredients, they tend to settle at the bottom. Now, I'm not trying. Ooh. Whoa, this is going to be great. I've not tried their honey syrup before. I've made many cocktails with many of their other syrups, but this is the first time for the honey syrup. Again, it's just 1/2 ounce. But just a whiff of this stuff, I'm thinking it's going to have a pretty good impact on this cocktail. Okay, and we'll just add, oh, I've already got some ice in there. Oh, somebody got some beer. And we're just going to give it a little shake. And inner strainer. I know. Happy. Grab our little glass here. Pour it in the glass. Now you can double strain this if you want. I'm going to choose not to, obviously. Now, there is no garnish for this, so again, very simple cocktail. Just a Flats Brewing and Distilling Bonfil Bourbon, Sirop Co's honey syrup, spiced honey syrup, a little bit of grapefruit juice, shake it up with some ice. What could be easier? So there you go, brown derby. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Oh, it smells really good. The bourbon scents are all there. Grapefruit juice, definitely present. I'm picking up just a little bit of that natural honey in the honey simple syrup. It's a good taste. Ooh, that is good. Wow, that bourbon is flying out of there, and in a good way. Oh, that is so tasty. Okay, so admittedly, not a huge fan of grapefruit juice as a whole. Goes back to when I was a child. We won't talk about it. But I think what's calming the grapefruit juice down has to be the honey. Now I'm getting a little bit of the sweetness and a little bit of raw honey in the cocktail as flavors, but you're not getting that kind of abrasive acidity that you kind of get with grapefruit juice, at least in my opinion. Oh, but you're getting the caramel and the vanillas and from the barrel aging of the bourbon is right there. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I wasn't sure how this one was going to go. Now, if you want to stop by the brewery and distillery, they are located at 2020 Industrial Circle in Salt Lake. They're super easy to find. They're right off of 215. In fact, many of you have probably driven by it and seen their sign outside of the brewery, and maybe didn't realize that that's also a distillery. It's not been a distillery very long, but they're already getting the hang of it, which is kind of a lot considering how difficult bourbon is to make. But again, they're right off of 215, just up from 2100 South in Salt Lake. This is really good. I'm going to try it again. Oh yeah, it's almost like candied bourbon. It's not like super sweet, but it's got a sweetness in it. Kind of reminds me of like an old-fashioned honey candy, but like a raw honey candy, not like a syrupy sweet candy, which is kind of weird because it's got it from simple syrup. But again, Sirop Co is a local business. If you go online, you can pick up any one of their syrups that they've got. And on the sides of the bottle, there's a recipe for an alcoholic drink and a non-alcoholic drink. So if you got kids like I do, you can make a nice beverage for yourself, and you can make a really tasty beverage for your kids. Well, I think that's all for us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video, and here's to hoping this evening found you in good spirits with good spirits. Cheers. Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Thanks again for watching.